Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Cities in Motion 2, where last episode, guys, we began the journey of creating our very own transportation company. Right now, we have a couple of lines on the go. We have two tram lines, you can see right now, kind of skedoodling past us. Got 10 people on board, about to pick somebody up. Does it drop anybody off? That is the big question. It drops a couple of people off right there. Nice. And this kind of line goes from this little island over here over to here. Now, we did it from park to park, which would be a great turning point for the trams. And we also have our bus route as well. Now, the reason I implemented this bus route in was to see if I can make the people transport between the two lines. If I can really kind of, make some money between the two. And it really does work. Scarily. It works. I mean, I'm acting like it shouldn't work. But these two stops over here, the ones that get overloaded, mainly this one, when all the people get off the trams, walk to this one to get on the bus to go in this direction. So today, we are going to continue the expansions. And I'm really, really excited about this right now. If I check the buddies, I forgot how I check the buddies right now. He is so damn dumb. We finally started to make profit off the trams, and we're kind of breaking even here and there and everywhere on the buses. But the buses weren't my be-all end-all. It was just to kind of experiment. So, if you are enjoying this series, guys, and you want to see more, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new in here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified when future episodes do come out. But we have a tram right now coming down with 17 people on board. So we'll wait for that tram to make its way back down to here again. So where is it right now? It says there it's got 15 people on board. It's coming back down. And then the majority of those people should get off here and then transfer themselves to the bus route, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the majority got off. So then this bus stop here, we should see a lot of people walk over to it. So there's 7 people waiting. So the next bus, which is just here right now, which is probably going to get overloaded by the time it gets here, unless that one person gets off there. Okay, that one person did get off there. There's now 10 people waiting. So that bus will pick up the full 10, and then off it shall skedaddle. And that's where I'm kind of breaking even. I'm not really making good money because it's not really a good route. It's just I'm slightly breaking even, might slightly make a little bit of profit because the trams are giving this line the passengers. So that's what I gotta think of when it comes to the future expansions. But let's forget that for now because I want to also extend another tram line. Now, we're going to forget this island for now. We're going to focus on this one, and we're going to try and get this connected a little bit more. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe utilizing this loop to go in the opposite direction, to go in a different direction. Oh, hang on. We might have something for us here, guys. So we have this dude here who's going to let us know some stuff. My name is Rump. No, my name is Don Rump. Okay, what a name. Grow population. He wants to do all this. I get quite a big reward. So grow population 5% to 60,000. What is the city population right now? I actually don't really know. And establish a 5% coverage. Now, if I do that, it'll give me 5,500. I might accept it just and, to slowly get that done. So, right, this is what I got to think of right now. If this one goes around there, so if I had a line going this way around, it can kind of come from any direction. I could think about maybe hooking up a brand new area, which would be quite exciting. Or I create a square here to pick a bunch of people up, utilizing these two bridges to connect people. I can kind of go up there, through there, around there, come down here, or go this way around to kind of create a loop. And this is how I slowly start to expand the public transport network. Now, we're doing it by trams, and trams seem to be a really good method of transport at the moment. But I've got to give this current red line more reason for people to utilize it. So, we're going to build, and we're going to build a second tram line right now. So, we've got to go to build the roads, get the tram tracks, and we'll do the double. Or do I do the single? Now, a lot of people said, Cindy, you got to use the middle section. And while that is possibly a really, really good idea, kind of a little part of me wants to also do the intersection because of the bus routes. That is the only reason I'm kind of thinking about doing that. So, actually, let me start here. To there, to there. And then, obviously, this This is my problem right now. Do I make it go within this, or do I kind of continue it? Because I'm going to make this go up. Right. Run this way, through there, down to there, and coming down. So it doesn't need to actually go around the loop. So that's interesting. I'm just going to make sure I don't hit too many one-way streets throughout the whole process. Now, this is my next issue, is do I go then this way, which leaves this no passengers? I mean, I don't technically have to have any stops. I could go through here, providing that this is not a one-way system. Can I make the turn here? Oh, yes, I can. Right, we'll clip this area. So how expensive is this, by the way? I've already spent a couple of grand. It does get quite expensive. So continuing this, down here, to there, and then we turn in here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. I didn't mean to do that one. So from there to there. So we got to figure out how far we go. We're actually going all the way down to here, so we can continue this expansion. Right. So it's a system that only goes one way. It doesn't go, you know, it goes, what, you say it's clockwise? Oh, why can't I snap to there? Interesting. I might have to then snap into the middle just here. He won't let me go on that one side. I wonder why. Oh, is that like a... Oh, it's a parking section. I gotcha. Right, okay, so if I came down this one, I'm coming down to this next junction there, which I can actually run into that one. So this one, I'm going to get it to run just here. I'm probably not going to have a stop there. We'll have a stop just down here, which... Is it this junction again, sorry? Yes, it is. So it turns just here, running all the way up. Have I done this right? Yeah. Oh, I thought this was the park then for a second. I was going to say, oh my goodness me, we're getting quite close. So this is quite a long run. And I'm excited by this. I really am. So connect to there. We're all good. So in reality, we only kind of clip this side here, which then leaves this side going up for something in that direction. This is pretty smart. I like this. I like this quite a lot. So we got to add the stops then. So tram structures. And do I go all out and place some nice stops down with some benches? I think we do, because it really adds to the quality of our service. So we have 2 stops here. Do I mimic it? Because we're going to have a stop there. We'll mimic the stops on both sides. There we go. So now we are skedoodling down. We'll do a stop there. And we'll do a stop just here. With a stop just there. And then we're going through again. We'll have a stop just here. I won't do one just before, but we'll do one just after. First to have a stop there. To have a stop there. And then to finally have one stop just there. Which here, it's a bit difficult. So I'm going to throw it just on the corner just here. Which then we turn to go this way. Down to here. Down to there. To there. To here before the final stop meets us just there. So we have quite the radius right now. We really do have quite a big loop. Granted, in the middle is not going to be good, but that's where we can do bus runs that kind of come through to kind of complement those areas. So we're going to be kind of okay. So transport panel then. We need to create a new tram line. So create a new line. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't I have to add the depot to it? And I just realised this actually doesn't connect over. Ooh, yes. I'm sure we have to add a depot to it, right? What am I missing? I need to build the roads. So there to there. That is what I was just missing there, wasn't it? Yeah. So, okay, back into build then. Construct structures. Purchase price, maintenance a day. Or do I go big? No, we'll kind of keep it normal. Keep it nice and simple. Now that's going up to here, and I feel like we're going to have... I need it somewhere where we've got a bit of space. I mean, I could pull it here in the park area. They wouldn't mind too much, right? I don't think they'll mind too much. Whoops. Pressing all the wrong buttons right now. So then we've got to come out to here. Like that to connect it. And that should be good. That should be good right now. So I need lines. Where's the lines? Lines, line 2. So if I add a stop, which will be obviously the depot, then it will come down and then we'll go through each one of these stops right now to get us all connected. So going up. We'll have a little bit of a fast forward as well so we can get the next day underway because it is quite dark. So now we come away from the loop. Is that the first stop away from the loop? Yes. There we go. The next one. So I've actually spaced these stops out a little bit larger than my previous first couple of routes because I feel like some of them are a little bit too close. Tram depot, not enough vehicles. Tram depot 1. Oh my goodness me. Do we need more vehicles right now? Coming down to here, down to there, down to there, to there, and to there, and then we bring it back in. Now, I'm assuming this is what I've got to do. Okay? I'm assuming this is what I've got to do. I mean, again, I'm assuming I could maybe... Do I have to run each line off one depot? Like, each line has to have its own connected depot? I'm not too sure. But you can only have 8 vehicles in one of them anyway. So, you know, if you want 8 vehicles on one line, this is what you've got to do. Unfortunately, this is what you've got to do. So, we've done that then. Passengers at stop 36 are not currently happy. Where is stop 36? Here. Oh, they're waiting already. Yo, guys, I haven't even got the trams yet. So, we have no vehicles on the list, right? No vehicles on the list, so we need to buy the vehicles. So, line 2, which is this one here. How do I now buy the vehicles? Edit timetable, show list of vehicles. We have no vehicles. Show list of stops. How do I buy the vehicles? Is it here? Buy trams. Ah, there we go. For tram depot 2. So, should we spend a bit of money? I mean, it'll give us up to 40 seats. I could only assume that this is going to add... We'll buy... Do I buy 4? I'll buy 4 for that route and see what happens. Because I want to see how much demand gets pushed on this and how much pressure gets thrown on it. But this will be interesting. So the great thing is, if I had a bus route now come from this way, it could go on the opposite side of the road and then skedaddle over to there, thus giving us some connections, coming straight down as well, crisscrosses with stops. You can now slowly start to see the people waiting at some of these stops right now on our brand new line. And now we'll just keep pushing trams out. I think there's 2 more trams in there from what you can see. Tram 7, where are you? Passengers are unhappy? How do I find it? Oh, over here. They're unhappy because of how long it's taken them to get to work. Alright, the next tram is coming out. So get rid of all of this. I understand the other depot could quite possibly need some trams as well. But I want to see what happens now then. So we should be spending more money on the old tram system. Okay, the buses are making profit, which is good. But if it all goes to plan and it all works together, we should start making even more money than normal. Which is exactly what we want to do. So it's going to be interesting. As one tram goes in, another tram comes out. There's already people waiting on both sides right now. Looking pretty good. That one's got quite a few passengers on board, that one, at 22. So a few get off. Did they switch over to the other route? Yes, look at that. 5 people were waiting as that one then arrived. So this is good. It's actually now slowly coming together. This one's got 15 on 16, 10. Holy moly. That's a lot of people waiting. Is there a tram in there? How do I get rid of the... there we go. Yeah, there's a tram coming out right now. So that will get half full straight away. Almost. There's another 5 people still waiting. Oh my goodness me. We're making big dollar bills. Which then that hopefully means... Oh my god. How is there 53 people on this one tram when there's 40? Can, like, more people stand on it? Oh my goodness me. What is going on? Is there like a standing limit to these trams? But it is bringing more people over. which means the bus is going to get overloaded too. So as these 44 people are now on this current tram, do all 44 get off? Oh my goodness me, they did. Which is going to completely overload the bus right now. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Right, them buses are going to... I mean, it's all money. We might not have the satisfaction, which I'm not too bothered about right now. But we have the cashola. We have the dollar bills slowly coming in. And that is the main thing. So that worked out really well. I don't know if I want to expand as crazy as that again. But that worked out really well. So we've done 3% of this completed, by the way. Very nice. And what is this other goal right now? Build one line to skyscraper. Build one line to skyscraper. They're all within the vicinity. So that green one, the red one is... okay, they're all here. I mean, I could do that and I'll get some money, but I'm not too bothered about it just yet. I just want to try and focus on kind of earning or setting up a basic transport system and getting it to run fairly well, make some money, and then, you know, we can rest easy. So we're not making big money. Don't get me wrong, we're not making big money, but it all helps. Now, as nighttime comes, the passengers do die down. So this is where you have to kind of slightly balance out the lines and stuff. So like line 1, I'm sure we can edit the timetable to kind of change stuff. So it starts at 6, ends at 10 with a 2-hour interval. I think that's how it works. That's the weekday. The morning rush starts at 7. The evening rush is 5 to half 5. The weekend, night, and all that kind of jazz. So, I mean, I could make it start a little bit earlier, but I don't know how much... I don't know how to mess around with this stuff is the big question. Do I change the interval? Maybe to 1:30? In the hopes that will bring more trams out a lot quicker? I don't know. We shall see. But forgetting that anyway, we've made profit on the day so far. It's not a big profit considering how much it costs to kind of, you know, run all this. This is my reputation right now. It's just 50% of everything. Everyone's half and half. That's pretty much how it is, isn't it? Yikes. Okay, did I accept this? I want to reject that, by the way. Okay, sweet. So this bus route doesn't make as much money. It's going to take a lot of... For what I spent on this, it's going to take a lot of money before I break even on that whole run. It really is going to take a while. Now, it's Sunday now, so this should be not as a busy day as it would normally be. Monday is the next day, and that's going to be super busy. Okay. Now, how can I increase the amount of passengers being moved? So, while this is quite a busy area down here, maybe not so up here. So what if I set up a nice little bus route that went from here to over here, but went through this road there, on the opposite side. Actually, you'll use both sides when you think about it, to kind of collect passengers. Now that will be very interesting, wouldn't it? That would be. Nice simple bus route. Right, okay. So if I build structures, and if I went for buses, and we went for these little stops here. So what I could do is I could utilize, when you think about it, how big of a bus route do you want to go? I mean, if I'm honest with you, not probably too big. But it'd be nice to clip this if I had like a little run up there across the bridge, back down. So if I started here and had a... You can't do it right on top of each other. So if I do these two here, backed up on one another, then we come across... And obviously we'll have a stop there. We'll do a stop just there. And then we've got to bring it back round. So we'll do a stop just here. We'll go to here. We'll go just to there. And I'll do one on the opposite side just here as the in and out. So a little bit of a loop just there. We're coming back down now, where we'll have to have a stop. We'll stagger the stops. We'll put that one there. So it's just before it, and we'll put the one just after it. There we go. So as we're coming in, so we'll come down to there. And we'll straight up, go straight down here. Where this does the UE, where I'm now staggering the stops in between. And then that final stop just here. Actually, I could bring it up to, like, say, here to pick the radius up of these guys, and then to skedoodle back out of there. It's a bit of a weird loop, but I'm complementing it like I do this one over here, with the edge there. So in reality, you could go from, like, over here all the way down to there, on just a couple of lines, which is quite interesting. So, back to the construction. We're going to create a new line. Now, I want to know if it's possible. Oh, the line must start at a depot. So the depot is... Oh, it's over there. I'm going to have to construct my own depot. So, build a depot, build a depot. Small bus depot, which is perfectly fine. This can, in reality, go anywhere, can't it? It really can. So I could build it like smack bang right there. It's not a problem. If I then go transportation panel, bam, 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 bam. So, we're going to add a stop then. We'll start here. We'll go to here. So, nice and simple bus route. Nothing too crazy. Actually, let me scrap all this. That way down, in. Okay, I just have to figure out how I have to do this. I have to technically go this way. Right, it will make sense in just a moment. I was just trying to figure out the route in which this has to take. Down to there. Now, I don't know whether these routes are way too long and way too big. I don't know. This should be fine. So you can see how the route had to then start and end there to make it like the most efficient. So we need to buy some buses then. So we bought 5 for the last one. We'll buy 5 for this one. Now, do I just keep it nice and small? Or do I go nice and big? No, we'll keep it nice and small. So if I buy 5 of those, it costs me 2,000 big ones. Purchase the 5 buses. There we go. So, I don't know how mental this is going to be. But that is quite a long route when you think about it. That is quite a long route. So it's already now starting to pick people up. A lot of people just got off there. They're going to go onto this stop? Yes. So it's already complementing one another. It's already complementing the runs, which is great to see. The next bus is now heading out. So hopefully this all goes to plan. I'm seeing a lot of disgruntled faces around here. That tram's now coming down to pick a lot of people up. Which has got 24 people over here to pick up. Bam! And how is the money being made? So, I was going to say, I'll be half expecting to make a slight little loss on the buses as this is now running before we start turning a profit. But looking at the buses right now and how full they are, I might need more buses on the run. But this could be just like the old Monday rush hour. Monday evening rush hour right now. Not enough buses on bus depot 2. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to buy a few more buses. So if I buy a couple more buses right now. Okay, so I bought 5, 6, 7, 8. Bus depot 2. 1, sorry. And then we'll buy the 3 for bus depot 2. So they've all got, you know, enough buses in their routes. We seem to have 5 trams in each of the current depots. So, how much are these trams? 800 big ones? Or did I went for these ones, didn't I? So, 3 for tram depot 1. And then 3 for tram depot 2. So we have the most amount of buses and trams in each depot as we can before we need to upgrade or add an additional depot on. So we're at max capacity right now, which is scary. I mean, I could upgrade the buses to be able to carry more people. That's, again, not a problem. But the fact that this is all coming together slowly and working and we're actually making good money is quite scary. I've got 32,000 left, so that's a case of, okay, we now need to stop spending money to start now making money. But that will come with time. That will come with time right now. But this is scarily going a little bit too good. So it's interesting right now because it is midnight, so the amount of peeps that you're going to have wanting public transport is going to be a lot lower than normal. There's 18 on this current tram. Majority of them jump off real quick. Want to get on the bus route. Very good. Very good, boys. Taking lots of people over the bridge. A lot of people going that way. We are slowly all intertwined and connected. Now, we could do another tram loop going this way. Or just simply covering this kind of corridor. And a bus route can take over. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's still got to at some point experiment with the metro stuff and all that. That will be fun. That maybe could be, you know, running in straight lines back and forth. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but we need money. We need money. So this is the weekly cash flow estimate right now. Income this week so far has been over 6,000 big ones, or expected to be over 6,000 big ones. Expenses, and that's what we're expecting to make in the week. Which is not really good when you think about it, is it? So we could charge a little bit more for some stuff. 8% completed of growing the population. So that's something that will just take some time. Skyscraper. Build 1 line to skyscraper. Transport 10 people. They really want me to go down here, don't they? I'm still going to reject it right now because I'm trying to establish money. That is what I'm trying to do at the moment. So, can we make a little bit additional cash? So, this is for one zone. I mean, how do we know what the zones are? Have I zoned any areas? So, this is all one zone. Right? Single line. I can maybe up the dollar bills slightly, which will bring a few extra pennies in. Let me get rid of that zone. Yeah, like I said, which will bring a few extra pennies in. Not mass amounts. I could pay our people less, but that's not very good. That's not very good. Ignore 2% of passengers waiting. Wait, what? Well, that's not good. Don't need any loans. And... oh, you can do everything up by 1. Right. There we go. Over 7 grand right now. So, just tweaking the prices slightly. It might disgruntle some passengers from using us. But, you know, this service is not free, okay? It's not a free service. Leave me alone. Oh, my goodness me. The fact that they're bringing 11 people back on this side right now. Did they all get off there? Oh, no, they don't even want to all get off there. That bus is completely full. It's like we've got 1 person standing right now, haven't we? It's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. So that is the underground view. That is how I do the metro lines. That is my much larger map. You can see my current routes right now. We don't really cover everywhere, but it's not far off. It is not far off. And you can now start to see, we're not seeing as many of the red vehicles as once before. Right, what do you want? What do you want? Build 1 line to the art gallery, which is... I have a line here. Or do you want it right outside? I've built a line. I wonder if I can transport if people going to the building is enough for them to think the line is there. Because there's a stop right here. Does this person walking down go to the art gallery? No. I want to see if anything happens with that. That will be interesting. That will be interesting. Right. So we've got 33,000 big ones currently in the bank. Now what's my reputation saying? Still at 50%. It's not really getting ruined or anything like that. So do I still play around with the prices? Right, 140 for buses, 150 for the trams, which makes my cash flow up to 8 grand without doing anything additional. If it all works out that way. So we in reality waiting for like the rush hour times right now. Because this is, you know, it's so early in the morning. Right, okay. Do 3 people get off there? Yes. Any of them going to the art gallery? Oh, this one person could be. They went to the art gallery. Did that count? I don't know. I don't know if that counts or not. Right, so we should be experiencing the early morning rush hour very shortly. We should be experiencing that. So how far does that tram radius go? Not covered by any line. Not covered by any line. Not covered by any line. That one there is. So it is a very, very small radius, isn't it? Yeah. Very, very, very small. But yeah. Morning rush hour should now start creeping up. So we should start to see an increase in revenue. And it should all be going in the right direction. I don't think we're going to have this one done. I'm just going to reject it. This one now at 9%. So, how do we find out then the actual city stats? Data panel. Buildings. No. Menu. No. Economy. No. Graphs. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. City graphs. Population. So I don't know. I still don't know what the city population is from this graph. I can't work it out. Oh, it's 60,000 the top there. It is slowly growing up to it. Okay, I get you. Number of trips. Actually, I'm going to go back to this here right now. So, company popularity. This is my company's popularity, I assume, with everybody. Do we have a cash flow? On the month. The cash flow is definitely going up as we start to earn more revenue. Satisfaction. I wish I could bundle it all as one, but everybody went up, then slightly down again. That is hilarious. Now, I didn't know. There was another graph somewhere, wasn't there? Like, companies. I'm the only company. Do you have to compete with other companies? My company value is more than what the starting money was, so that's kind of good. That is kind of good. We're making dollar bills. And what have you got right now? Hotel to hotel. They really want me to come down here, don't they? Which is probably what we'll do next episode then. If that's where they are slightly wanting me to go, that's where we might have to start taking them. Now, when this was very busy, and I said it's quite dead up here, and we'll get more people moving, this is getting quite busy over here as well. So things are going in the right direction. I might up my ticket prices yet again. See if I can get over 10 grand in income. Nobody's really saying anything about these ticket prices just yet.
Here's what I found.
Get out of here, Siri! Siri wants to upgrade my ticket prices as well, the damn foolio. Get out of here, you fool. But yeah, if we could push that to 10 grand, that would be great with these current lines, and then we'll get a line down here all built up as well. But I think we will end it for here, guys. The company is slowly expanding, slowly pushing in the right direction. We'll see what happens as time goes on, but for now, it kind of seems to be going okay. We might need additional vehicles on the system, some runs, but an extra tram line, an extra bus line right now. Not bad, not bad. So we're going to end it here, guys. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. Until next time, I see you all soon. So